Alright, so this is my Noble Knight deck profile 3.0. Noble Knight boars, obviously, you equip them with a Noble Knight equip card, and you can activate its effect to banish, reveal 3 Noble Knight cards. They could be the same ones, or they could be different different ones. You could have a Excalibur or a Destiny or a Arfeud. That's what I call it. Alright, so, or you could just get 3 Arfeud, so you can guarantee you get an Arfeud. You can get 3 Excalibur, so you can guarantee you get an Excalibur. You get the idea, and so on and so on. So, also he'll become dark and a level 5 while equipped. I got mid drop. While face up, this is treated as a normal monster until you give it the equip card. Then it'll have an effect. This is treated as a normal monster while face up until you equip it. Then it'll be able to have an effect and become a dark level 5. So a combo to go into a rank 5 would be to summon mid drop, equip it with something like, let's say, Excalibur, then activate its effect to special summon a Noble Knight from your deck onto the field in defense mode. You bring out boars. By Madrad's effect, he'll destroy the equip card. Then the equip card's effect will activate, which will allow you to re-equip it to any monster you want. So you give it to boars. Then boars will have his effect. You can obviously grab 3 Noble Knight arms, reveal them, then your opponent randomly picks, then shuffle your hand. Then your opponent randomly picks one. So your opponent randomly picks one to give to you, but the best thing to do would be to grab 3 copies of the same one, so you guarantee to get one. Alright. Then you take an equip card, equip it to Madra, so that way both have an equip card. Both of them will be 5 stars dark. Overlay, you can go into any rank 5 that you have in your extra deck, including Autorigus. But if they're not equipped, let's say you use Madrad's effect, you pop, to summon Noble Knight boars, and special summon them, and then you don't activate the effect of Excalibur or whatever equip card you have, then you have 2 level 4s on the field that you can overlay and go into any rank 4 you got in your extra deck, including Autorigus. Oh wait, okay. The rank 5 is Sacred Autorigus, and the rank 4 is just regular Autorigus. My bad. You get the idea. You can go into rank 5 or rank 4 place. Then you got, I call him Gual. You got Gual. While face up on your field, he's normal until you give him an equip card. Then he has the effect that you could target one Noble Knight monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. If you do destroy 1 Noble Knight equip card you control. So it's basically a war returning alive. So you can recycle your Noble Knights. Then we got Dryston. He's just so you can summon him, equip him, and then pop a monster. That's mainly it. He has a good ability to defend your other Noble Knights, but I really only use him for his popping effect. You got Noble Knight Gawain, whatever his name is. Obviously this is so you can go into XYZ place, because you got boars, which counts as a normal light wings on the field but no equip card. Madra the same thing, and Gaul the same thing with no equip cards. They're normal light monsters. You can special summon Gawain in exceed play into Exciton Knight or whatever you need. Then I got 3 Excaliburns. He allows you to basically rank up or rank down if you want to look at it. Because sometimes I would have Artorigus on the field, then I would use Excaliburn to go up into Sacred Noble Artorigus. And sometimes I would go in reverse. Sometimes I would go from Artorigus back down to Artorigus Noble Knight. So it's kind of like a rank up, rank down. Really cool. A lot of fun to play with. Also has the ability to protect your Noble Knight from being targeted by card effects, which is very useful. Then I got 3 Noble Arms of Destiny, which will protect your Noble Knight from once per turn from being destroyed by battle or card effects. So that's good against Mirror Force and stuff like that. So this will be good against like Deep Prison, Compose, things of that nature, Magic Cylinders, or just monster effects to target, like Big Eye or Number 101, stuff like that. And then Noble Arms of Destiny will help you protect you against what is it called? Exciton, Black Rose, stuff like that, Dark Hole, Mirror Force, so on and so on. Or just monsters that are stronger than your monster. Yeah, pop them sets, man. Them face down traps can be dangerous. So, Noble Arm, our feud, helps you destroy the set cards. So there's 3 of them. Beta, MST, Regaki Break helps you get rid of the back row. Because back row, obviously is a weakness pretty much on a lot of decks, but definitely a weakness in this deck because I always worry about bottomless whenever I summon my monsters. Since they're high level, I mean their attacks are pretty high. They're not weak. The weakest is what, 1500, and that still can be bottomless, right? Call of Haunted. I had Warrior Return Life, but Warrior Return Life isn't as good as Call of Haunted. Plus, I'm starting to play Gual, and Gual is the Warrior Return Life, so I stopped playing Warrior Return Life and played Call of Haunted, and it was more useful because in my last duel I summoned Noble Knight going, and he got warninged. It's like, alright, since I already had a Call of Haunted set, I activated it, brought him back, equipped him with Noble Arms of Destiny and Excaliburn, and then I attacked his Exciton Knight and took it down. My opponent tried to use Exciton Knight to beat me, like to destroy my field, but didn't realize that it's a combination of the cards in his hand and field versus my hand and field. And since we both had 5 all together, I had 5 combined, he had 5 combined, so you can't use the effect. I have to have one card more than you, and I didn't have 1 card more than him. We were even. So I killed his Exciton with an attack. Call red screen for defensive purposes. Oops, sorry about that. Damn. Come on. Let's hurry up. One reinforcement of the army, of course. So I can grab any of the ones I want. Mainly you want to grab Madrat, which you want to do the Madrat, equip card combo to bring out Boars. Then equip card equips the Boars, use Boars effect, you plus, get your pluses on. And then of course, because you plussed a equip card, you can play the equip card you added to Madrat, and then you can go into a rank 5 play. Typically you might want to go obviously into Sacred Noble Artorigus, so that way you can get those equip cards back and re-equip it to him. And then he has the ability to destroy monsters. His regular Artorigus form, rank 4, can destroy back row, which is always good to get rid of back row. We got, since they're light types on average, Constellar Omega is really good because basically it has a built-in lance. Star Leash, Hella Dynamo, really good to get rid of some big monsters. Plus he gets destroyed, you get to draw a card, so that's always good. Maestro for whatever you need Maestro for, plus is a good defense. Exciton in case you need to properly play Exciton and get the effect off right. Number 101 Silent Honor, because he's broken. Excalibur, just because he's a motherfucking boss. Artifact Rando, just because he has a really good effect. And he goes good with the equip cards, because once you turn your opponent's Dark Hole into like an MST, the MST, one of your equip cards, and then you just re-equip the equip cards, so you really didn't egg. He'll just end up failing, right? Sharp Fortress to give you an extra attack. Now we can go into some OTK plays. Tyrus, because he protects himself and he gets rid of a card on the field. And I already mentioned the Artorias.